Now, ladies and gentlemen, the next two items are a chance for us to recognize some really great people. We'll recognize community partners, and then we'll recognize a couple of our own in-house award-winning employees. After these awards, we'll pause in case you might have a meatloaf at home that you need to get back to. Although we certainly welcome you to stick around for the rest of the fun. The first part of this recognition is being overseen by Director of Communications Teresa Myers for the Community Partnership Recognitions.
Well, thank you very much, President DeWitt, Superintendent Eads, and members of the Board of Education. Tonight is a culmination of a year of partnerships that we've enjoyed in Greeley-Evans School District 6, both through our schools and district-wide. I think many of you know that we get a tremendous amount of support from our community through organizations, through individual volunteers, through businesses, and through governmental entities. And tonight we'd like to recognize some of those. Each year we ask our principals to name one partner of the year that they'd like to recognize at the end of the year. For some, this is a difficult task because they actually have multiple partners and they want to recognize all of them, and I say no, you have to just do one, but they change it up every year, so I appreciate that very much. So I would like to bring forth our principals one by one to introduce their partners. We just had a few people that weren't able to come tonight, and we'll recognize them at the end. So Eduardo Navidad is representing Centennial Elementary School tonight, and their partner of the year is the Assistance League.
President DeWitt, Superintendent Eads, and members of the board, as a member of the Centennial family, it is an honor to present to you the members of the Greeley Assistance League, Ms. Vicki Sandersons, Mayor Jay Reed, Pam Neville, and Cheryl Stevelton. Just for you to gain a grasp of the impact that they have on our school and every single title school in our school district that they have on our students, I want you to think about the scenario. It is the first day of school, and you are so excited to meet your friends, your new teachers, and you walk into the school. And you quickly realize that you are not wearing the newest Nike gear, that you are not wearing the nicest and most fashionable piece of clothing that year, but that indeed what you are wearing is possibly a couple of years old, stained, and all of a sudden this day is not so fun anymore, and you want to become invisible. This is the reality of many of our students if it weren't for the Greeley Assistance League, as they will and have always provided over 15,000 pieces of clothing in the form of uniforms to our elementary students at Centennial Elementary School. That enables our students to feel equal and levels the playing field. Walking into a classroom where all of them are wearing their beautiful blue pants and white shirt, clean, tucked in, makes them ready to learn. And it is this impact that makes the Greeley Assistance League an amazing partner to be part of. So it is an honor as a member of Centennial family to thank them all and to please have them come up. Yes.
And you've said that before. That's cool. That's why cool.
Thank you. I don't believe I saw Sandy Costner here. I don't think she was able to attend tonight. I would like to recognize Chapelo K-8 Arts Literacy Magnets Partner of the Year, which is the University of Northern Colorado College of Fine Arts. And representing them tonight is Andrew Liccardo from the UNC College of Performing Arts. I think you know, as a performing arts college partnering with the Arts Literacy School, they offer many programs to our kids. They get to go visit UNC, they get the joy of working with some of their faculty, so it's been a fantastic partnership for that school. Thank you. Dos Rios. Saw Mike. Yeah, come on. Their partner of the year is Cornerstone Community Church.
Members of the board, thank you so much, Mr. Eads. It has been a great pleasure for me to be involved with the school district this year. My wife and I have lived in Greeley for nearly 20 years, and it's just been a pleasure to join the district finally, and I thank you for that. It's my first experience at Dos Rios. I was very nervous about being prepared with our community partners here and making sure that our first days with staff were going to get off on the right foot. And I came in on a Sunday evening to make sure that we were all set and ready to go for our Monday kickoff. And the gymnasium was fully decorated and everything was to the nines, ready to go. And that's directly attributed to our efforts with our community partner. Throughout this year, I have had the pleasure to meet and get to know John and Kathy Northrup, who are part of our community partnership, and they spend countless hours each week doing a relatively simple task of keeping our pencils sharpened for our students. But having experience in a classroom, I know how distracting and how much of a time is lost from instruction simply having to interchange pencils or sharpen pencils. And this is now their 8th year of completing that task for us. They have chosen to retire from pencil sharpening, and they are going to be missed greatly. But on behalf of our community partner, Cornerstone Community Church, we do have Kathy Northrup as well as Jen Holloway, and I would invite you to come join us here, please.
Next, we have Hyman Elementary and their community partner, Anadarko Petroleum Company.
Yes, good evening, President DeWitt and members of the board and Superintendent Eads. It is my pleasure to introduce Judy Green. She represents Anadarko Petroleum. They have been a partner of Ann K. Hyman since Ann K. Hyman opened. So it's been 12 years and we're going on 13 years. And every year at the beginning of the year, they come in with school supplies that they have collected for our students. And whenever I need to get something for a new student or a student that we realize no longer has their backpack or whatever it is that they need, I can go down the hallway and into the storeroom and it's full of whatever supply that we might need. So that is of great thanks to Anadarko for that, and any other little thing that might come along that we might need. So long as they know that it's going to support students, they are always willing and ready to help out. They do a lot around attendance incentives for us, and even just the other day, we were part of a statewide actually, it was a nationwide contest to collect cans and recycle cans, and we actually won for the state of Colorado, but we were getting down towards the end, and it looked like maybe we were a little bit behind, so it was a quick email to Judy and said, how many aluminum cans can people at Anadarko collect in the next 48 hours? And next thing we know, she comes into the school with a bag of aluminum cans. So no matter what it is, they are ready and willing to serve our students and our community. And Judy also serves on our school accountability committee. And so many of the principals out there know how difficult it is sometimes to find people to fulfill those roles on the committee, and Judy does that willingly on a regular basis. So we are very grateful for our ongoing long-term partnership with Anadarko Petroleum.
Next, we have Jackson Elementary School and Principal Ingrid Dillahays here to recognize North Colorado Health Alliance and the Community Care Corps.
All right, good evening, members of the board and Superintendent Eads. I'm just so proud to be part of this community. This is just fantastic. But this evening I would like to acknowledge our partner, Rick Hartman, who doesn't know a stranger, who just loves people. And the first time I met Rick, he was wearing his hat and his Hawaiian shirt and his shorts, and he's in his same uniform this evening. And he is just so positive. And we had 5 parent nights throughout the year this year as part of our Title I funding, where parents could come in and learn an educational piece for 30 minutes and then have a free meal for the other 30 minutes. Rick came every time with a meal that he himself prepared. Well, he prepared it in our kitchen at Jackson. Never a complaint. Always had plenty of food for all. In fact, leftovers. And with all the leftovers, he would gladly just give and provide to all the families that were there. He also provided 2 free bicycles for us to give away as prizes for our last parent involvement night that the kids were just very much appreciative of. And we just appreciate him and everything that he does for us at Jackson. So thank you, Rick.
Rick is joined by Annie Baker from the North Colorado Health Alliance as well. Thank you. Okay, next we have Madison Elementary School and Principal Val Smythe, who will introduce the Kiwanis Club of Greeley. And I think if you've ever been to Madison, you'll know the beautiful garden out front, and that's the result of Kiwanis.
Good evening. So, members of the school board, Superintendent Eads, I am so pleased to introduce the Kiwanis organization. They have been at Madison since the beginning of the partnership project, at least 15 years. And they are part of our community at school. They have always come and read to kids and have extended out into many other areas. So they support our principal's reception that we do on a monthly basis. They also help us to raise funds for a new playground. That is our newest project. And that even included many of their members coming and helping with the school carnival for the entire day. They worked so hard. And the garden, as you mentioned, we have a gorgeous garden out front that they come in and maintain as well. And we are just so thrilled to have them as our ongoing partners. I would like to call up the members who are here with us tonight. President Ron Welch, Skip Carlson, Dottie Cruz, Bill Hurt, Joanna Morin Mitchell, and Mike Finn. Thank you. For all of you.
Perfect. Thank you.
I do have some space in my garden if you'd like to.
All right, next we have McAuliffe Elementary School, and I'd like to bring up the new principal of McAuliffe Elementary School, Jeff Peterson, who's pitch hitting for Courtney Stone, who could not be here tonight.
Good evening. Thank you, members of the board, President DeWitt and Superintendent Reeds. It is my pleasure to be here to honor Northridge High School and specifically a group of students that worked with our students here. Cassidy Francis, a student at Northridge High School, which we saw earlier this evening, reached out to Krista McAuliffe Elementary in the fall to bring back a program called Krista Connection. The Christa Connection program offered McAuliffe students support and guidance from outstanding Northridge High School students. Northridge mentors were available during the school day to assist students in the classroom. The goal of the program was to enhance students' education by introducing them to a positive role model. On behalf of Christa McAuliffe staff, students, and community, we would like to thank Northridge High School, the students who took time out of their schedule to participate, and Cassidy Francis for making this program a great success in our school. So I'd like to invite Cassidy Francis and Insun Olson, the principal of Northridge, up, please.
All right, thank you for your patience. We're more than halfway through. Shawsheen Elementary School, Principal Jill Barnes would like to recognize St. Patrick Presbyterian Church tonight.
Good evening, members of the board, President DeWitt, and Superintendent Eads. It is my pleasure this evening to thank St. Patrick's Presbyterian Church. And we have two representatives tonight, Kimberly and Rick Destry, that are here. And they are at our school every week, rain, snow, sunshine, rain, more rain. They have helped in two ways specifically this year with our Kids Hope Project. And they have built significant relationships with one-on-one relationships with our students. Some of the students that are those quiet, shy ones that kind of get lost in the shuffle. And so they are there monitoring, having conversations with their teachers, touching base with them every week after school, and building some special relationships with those young children. And then additionally, Kimberly and Rick came to me this year and said, what else can we do? And one of the things at Shawsheen that we're really working hard on is increasing our technology within the building so that we can start to implement some of the blended learning also. And we don't quite have every classroom with a Promethean board at this point. And so they did some individual fundraising this year just for our school and raised some money so that will go towards the purchase of one Promethean board. So I would like for Kimberly and Rick to come up, please, and join us. Thank you very much.
Next, we have Romero K-8, and Principal Justin Ungehauer is going to introduce Leprino Foods. Oh, and Kathy Ramirez, the assistant principal, sorry.
Hi, President DeWitt, members of the board, Mr. Eads, thank you for having us tonight. And a big thank you goes to Leprino Foods. We have Martha and Maria that are with us tonight. It is our belief at the Bella Romero Academy of Applied Technology that all of our students graduate high school at a minimum. And so what we decided to do with the money that we received, literally a big check, which you'll see here in a little bit, we believe that they need to follow 3 of our family values, which are consistent attendance, positive behavior, and excellent achievement. So each of the students are able to earn these throughout the year. And they're not very cheap, but with the help that we have from Leprino Foods, we're able to hang these around every one of the students' necks throughout the year as well to show that. So please join me in thanking Leprino Foods.
And I think Justin didn't introduce his guests, but it's Martha Lopez and Maria Castillo from Leprino Foods who are joining us tonight.